WNSH FM and HD1 Newark, New York City. A Cumulus station. January 21st, 2013 at 9:47 a.m. Nash FM 94.7 came into the world. And of course, the very first song we played, How Country Feels by Randy Houser. It's a very special song to us, and he's a very special guy. So we're honored and proud to celebrate the release of his brand new album, Magnolia, with him today.
I'm gonna let that whiskey do what whiskey does.
Let's take you live right now to Hackensack Meridian Hell Stage 17 for an up-close and country concert with Randy Houser. Here are your hosts, Jesse Addy and Katie Neal.
We are live from high atop Madison Square Garden at Hackensack Meridian Hell, stage 17 for another Up Close and Country. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and is listening live on the radio right now, everyone on Facebook Live, and to everyone who's here in our live studio audience. I'm Katie Neal from Nash FM 94.7, and this is Jesse Addy.
His fifth studio album, Magnolia, is out now. Of course, a big pile of radio hits. One of them brought back country radio to New York City. He's here courtesy of Stony Creek Records, one of the best guys in the business. Hackensack Meridian Hell, stage 17, and everybody on Facebook and on Nash FM 94.7. Give it up for Randy Houser.
Is that that one? Hello, how are we doing, guys? Everybody good? Thank y'all so much for, I don't know, I should probably talk in the microphone, but thank y'all so much for coming out here. I know this is probably the end of everybody's day, and they might have rather gone home, but and a lot of people are. Well, I will say that there are probably a lot of people out here listening that are going home and driving home right now, which is really cool. So, but you're gonna have to put up with me on your ride home today. So, we're gonna start with this one. This is I guess I don't know how many years ago, back in 2013, I believe this was the very first song that was ever played on Nash FM 94.7. So we got to do this one first because it was the first one here. So we're going to play it called How Country Feels. It goes like this. You were raised on an asphalt farm. Ain't never heard a rooster crow. Never walked barefoot by a river. Felt the mud up between your toes. You never rode in the hay. You never thrown in four-wheel. Climb up on in here, girl. Let me show you how country feels. Let your head down, head down. Get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick them off. Get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. Anybody know how country feels out here tonight? Come on. You ever watch the sun go down from the bed of a pickup truck? Ever been so into somebody you're still lying there when it comes back up? Girl, what do you say? We'll cut a path through that cornfield, park down by the water, and let me show you how country feels. Let your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick them off, get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. Let your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off. Let your hair down, get you some of this laid on back. Kick your shoes off, kick 'em off, get you some of this slow down fast. I'll take you up and down these hollers and hills. Let me show you how country feels. There you go, bro. Country feels.
Keep it going for Randy Houser. We are up close and country at Hackensack Meridian Health, stage 17. Dang, Randy, that sounds good on Nash FM 94.7.
That's fun.
We love playing that one. So congratulations on your new album, Magnolia.
Oh, thank you, Katie. We're really excited about it. It's been a long process of getting this album out, but everything's worth it, I think, so far.
Right. Well, as an artist, every artist is always excited to have an album come out. But for you, what you wanted to do with this album, you weren't sure that it was going to get made, that the record label was going to get behind it. In one point, you were paying for it yourself, right?
That's absolutely right. When I started this record, I had reached this point in my life where I wanted to make sure that I was being able to flex my creative brain and my muscle, because I feel like a lot of times a lot of the music ends up starting to sound the same like everybody else's, because everybody at a lot of record labels encourage people to copy the last thing that was working and whatever was the most popular thing last week. Let's make sure we do some of that. So for me, it was just like I couldn't do it. I just grew a little bit tired of the same sound, and I wanted to go create something that you could only get Randy Houser's house.
Speaking of some unique content, if it were, you actually, with this album Magnolia, have a film that will be accompanying it. I've seen the trailer. You play a bartender in the film too. You kill it. Kill it, Randy.
Yeah, both lines. Yeah.
But where'd that idea come from? When will we get to see it?
Well, we really wanted to. Whenever I turned the record in and I started playing it for the executives at my record label, not only did they pay me back for what I had spent on the record, and I didn't know if that was going to happen. I thought I might get dropped, but they ended up loving the album, and I was very thankful for that. But they also doubled down and said, "This is so great, let's make a movie out of it." So I was like, "Oh Lord, another thing to do." But it was really, it really turned out great, and the feature film is. We were going to release it with the release of the album this past Friday, but we've had some more interest from some larger outlets and some film festivals and things, so we didn't put it out in case something like that does come through. We want to wait. But everybody will get to see it eventually, and it's pretty cool. It's a really neat piece. It kind of the music from the album sort of serves as the backdrop for the film.
Looking forward to it for sure.
We'll look forward to it at the Oscars 2020. Magnolia, Best Picture nomination.
Best Supporting Bartender.
Oscars. Yeah. Or some other Sesame Street character.
Something along those lines. Would you guys like to hear more new music off of the album? It's Randy Houser, Up Close and Country at Nash FM 94.7.
Thank you, guys. Did I get this to work? It's one of my favorite songs off the new album. I wrote this with my brother-in-law. His name is Dallas Davidson. He's a big-time hit songwriter. Been one of my best friends for years and years. This song's about a traveling man. One of my favorite ones. It's the first song on the album. It's called No Stone Unturned. It goes like this. Well, I made it up to Nashville, played the part. I took a broken guitar through the heart. I chased a girl to New Orleans. She lit me up on Bourbon Street, yeah. So I headed up to Memphis on a train. Got sidetracked in the Mississippi rain. Picked up a case of Delta blues, but I washed them down with Tennessee booze. Well, there ain't no grass gonna grow up under my feet, no telling where I might be. I can always find one
looking for me. No stone unturned, no turn unstoned. Well, Colorado put me in the clouds. I still don't think my feet have touched the ground. I sat a night on fire out in L.A. Hell, I'm just glad nobody knew my name. Well, there ain't no grass gonna grow up under my feet. No telling where I might be. I can always find one hell of a time while I'm out here looking for me. No stone unturned, no turn unstoned. Well, I'm drawn to the chaos and the wind. Can't help but take a look around the bend. And one day I'll probably settle down, but there's still a lot of loss to be found. Yeah, but there ain't no grass gonna grow up under my feet. No telling where I might be. I can always find one hell of a time while I'm out here looking for me. No stone unturned, no turn unstoned. No stone unturned, no turn unstoned. Thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all are awesome, man. Oh, thank you. This is fun. For everybody out there listening, I don't know how much time I have to talk, but they're probably going to shut me down at some point. But I'm very excited about this record. This was definitely a labor of love project for me, and it's one that I sort of had to disappear for a little while to find myself and find this album, and I named it Magnolia for those out there listening because when I was a little boy, I was at my grandmother's funeral, and I remember looking up and seeing this tree, and it had these big, giant, beautiful, waxy looking leaves and these huge blooms on it, and it also had the perfect limbs for climbing. and I was like 6 years old at my grandmother's funeral trying to climb this tree, and I was getting in all kind of trouble. And so I asked my dad what kind of tree was it, because I was hoping maybe I can spot another one of these, because the limbs just shot out really low where you could get on up there. And so he told me it was a magnolia tree. And so I thought, well, if I can ever find another one of these trees, I'm going to climb it and maybe not get in so much trouble. But, that's partly the way I felt about this album. Was it was something that it was also part of me climbing a tree and climbing up and using what I had to be me and to get up, move up another level. And I feel like that, with creativity, you have to flex that muscle, and I felt like that I was sort of not able to do that for a long time, because I was felt like I was sort of expected to maintain the status quo. And if you don't like if a certain car is selling, then you make lots of different cars in that same color. That's kind of the philosophy that I was
kind of felt like I was under, and so I just was like, I can't do that. I got to go make my car, whatever that thing's going to look like. I don't know. But that being said, and growing up in the Magnolia State, this album was sort of a return to myself and a return to that, and also a return to what makes me me. And the reason this album sounds the way it does is because of where I'm from and the magnolia trees I climbed. So, thank you. So I'm going to share this song with you. This song I wrote when my wife, who's back there, Tatiana, we started dating. Everybody's been through this. When you start seeing somebody or dating somebody, everybody has their opinions about your relationship, and this is basically a song that came out of that, and it's about basically just letting everybody know that they can keep their opinions to themselves. It wasn't doing it. This is a really nice way of saying, stay the heck out of my business. It's called Our Hearts. It goes like this. We ain't been alone since the day we met, and we can't keep our hands to ourselves. It's almost wrong how we get, but ooh, something about you, something about me, something about us. Well, some folks think that you can't fall this hard, but these are our hearts. I knew it in the car that night when you looked left and I looked right, and we both grinned. Stayed out a little longer, found fire a little stronger than we ever planned. And ooh, I got your number. I saw the lightning, felt the thunder, and we gave this thing one hell of a start. Yeah, these are our hearts. Yeah, these are our hearts. Ooh, something about you, something about me, something about us. Well, we didn't know that we could fall this hard, but we gave this thing one hell of a start. Picked up each other's pieces and parts and said, hey, baby, these are our hearts. Thank you. Swap guitars. I'm about to get something to drink back here. It's Willie Nelson and Jamie Johnson. Jamie's like my brother, and he had me sign his, so I had him sign mine. But Willie, damn right. Dang right. Sorry. What was I doing with him? Just hanging out. We were sitting under this cloud one day. This is one of my favorite songs. This song's about 10 years old, and I'd made a couple of records since I made it, but I never felt like any of those albums deserved this song. That's kind of weird to say, but it was a song that felt like it was just closer to my, just closer to me than some of the things that I could record on the last couple of records until this one. And this is the album that I started sharing things and times in my life that I hadn't been able to share. I didn't feel like sharing before, but this was definitely a way crappier time in my life, but it's still one of my favorite songs, so I'll put it on this one. It's called No Good Place to Cry. It goes like this. Something like this. Well, Sunday morning, it came without warning. After another sad Saturday night, no understanding her change in plans, and I'm way too weak to fight. The strangers' faces on this crowded street, they all turn away when they look at me. They don't want to see these tears in my eyes, but there ain't no good place to cry. My buddy John Henry on the piano. So I found my way down the lower Broadway, where nobody knows my name. I was just another fool sitting down there on another stool with another woman to blame. And I don't want to share my story, and all the same old blues, they bore me. I just need to find a good place to hide, 'cause there ain't no good place to cry. One more time for John Henry Trinkle on the piano, y'all.
And I don't want anyone to see. And I don't want anyone to pity me. I just might have to walk these streets of New York City all night, 'cause there ain't no good place to cry. No, there ain't no good place. There ain't no good place to cry. Thank y'all. Are Jesse and Katie supposed to come up here right now? I think so. I don't know. I guess, did y'all have something, y'all no questions or anything? Anybody got any questions? Maybe I can. All right. Well, we got time. I guess we got time for one more. I think I came up here and probably talked way more than I should have. Am I going to get kicked off here?
No, you're not going to get kicked off. We're going to come up and ask you some questions.
Okay. All right.
We're just going to leave you hanging up here.
Y'all coming with microphones or nightsticks.
We are so happy that Randy Houser showed up in a good mood, because if Randy was ever in a bad mood, I would just quit life. Are you kidding me? So the thing is, these amazing emotional songs come out of you, but obviously I feel like you're fun, playful. Randy, how good does it feel to kind of play now in your lane? You talked about this album. I'm going through these tracks. Like Nothing on You feels like a huge radio hit, but No Stone Unturned, I've listened to that. I mean, I know it's the first track on the album. I probably listened to it like 20 times. I can't get enough of it. How much fun are you having with this new music right now, playing it live?
Actually, absolutely having a blast. One of the things that I looked forward to so much about this record was being gone, and I sort of, I wouldn't say disappeared. I was out touring, but I didn't do a lot of press, and I didn't do a lot of radio and talk about things a whole lot before this album was ready. But I wanted to go away, and there's been times in my career when I didn't feel like I had something that I really wanted to brag on, and made some music that I didn't feel like was the most amazing thing in the world. But this one I wanted to come back and brag on. So
brag away.
So we got one more. I think we got 2 minutes, so I guess we can play it out. 2 more?
You can play as many more as you want. All right, are you ready for some more Randy Houser? We are Up Close and Country at Nash FM 94.7.
Let's do this one. All right, we'll do this. I can do this one like this. And we'll take y'all back a little ways with this one. It goes like this. Anybody come out with their boots on? Y'all get your hands together. Come on. Been working too hard, 10-hour days and I'm tired. Damn this knuckle busting, back breaking, no paying job. Nowhere I'm going from here. Hot-headed women, cold beer. Kick up my heels for a little while and do it country style in my dirty old hat, with my crooked little green egg bleeded neck, and these camels tan in a muddy pair of jeans with that Copenhagen ring. No need to change a thing. Hey y'all, I'm going out with my boots on. Anybody got their boots on out here in Radio Land? Come on. How I keep catching her eye, man, I keep wondering why. Ain't nothing special about a big old all shucks country boy. Lord, she's sure looking good, like something out from Hollywood. She got me thinking that I just might leave here with her tonight in my and that's the man I'm gonna be. And when the Lord comes calling, well, he ain't gonna have to holler, y'all. There'll be no trouble finding me in my dirty old hat with my crooked little grin, granny beaded neck, and these callous tan. In a muddy pair of jeans with that Copenhagen ring, no need to change a thing. Hey y'all, I'm going out with my boots on, with my boots on. Gonna take me home, Lord, with my boots on. Thank y'all. That's fun. That's fun, man. That was that's been quite a while ago. That was on my first record. It was the second song I ever put out, and it was the first time I ever had a top 5 record. I think it went all the way to number 2. And there's a big difference in number 1 and number 2. Let's see. Well, anyway, we got time for one more. I want to say, I never heard it. Never heard it. No, I actually want to play this, and this is we have the current song that we have out on the radio, and I can't get out of here without playing it. So we're gonna play. This is one of my favorites. It's called "What Whiskey Does." But I want to say thank y'all so much for joining us here in the Hackensack Meridian Health Studio at Nash FM 94.7. It goes like this. I'm gonna light one up and sit right here. I'm gonna drink this hole in the wall out of beer. And when that ice cold beer loses its buzz, I'm gonna let that whiskey do what whiskey does. Y'all can sing. Well, maybe it'll make me lose my mind. Maybe it'll make me forget this time. Maybe it'll put my fist through the wall. Make me pick up the phone and give you a call. Maybe it'll take me somewhere I've never been. Make the world stand still. Make the whole room spin. Maybe make me dance. Make me cry. Hell, I don't know. But I know tonight I'm gonna light one up and sit right here. I'm gonna drink this hole in the wall out of beer. And when that ice cold beer loses its buzz, I'm gonna let that whiskey do what whiskey does. Well, maybe it'll buy this bar around or turn my ass upside down. Maybe it'll make me a fly on the wall or stand me up 10 feet tall. Maybe it'll take me to a better place. It put a smile back on my face. Maybe it'll make me hate myself, or maybe I fall in love with somebody else. But I'm gonna light one up and sit right here. I'm gonna drink this hole in the wall out of beer. And when that ice cold beer loses its buzz, I'm gonna let that whiskey
Maybe it'll heal me, maybe it'll kill me. Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, that about killed me.
But I'm gonna light one up and sit right here. I'm gonna drink this hole in the wall out of beer. When that ice cold beer loses its buzz, I'm gonna let that whiskey do what whiskey does. Yeah, sometimes I sit here just because I wanna let that whiskey do what whiskey does. Thank y'all so much. I love it.
Hackensack Meridian Hill, stage 17. Keep it going for Randy Hauser.
Thank you so much, guys.
This has been another Up Close and Country at Nash FM 94.7. Thank you to everyone who watched on Facebook Live, and thank you to our amazing live studio audience. And of course, thank you to Randy.
One of the best voices in country music today. Everybody here are watching and listening. Make sure you get the new album, Magnolia, by Randy Hauser, available everywhere music is sold. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks so much, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.